We are live. I think we're live. So we're just going to chill out and make sure we're live because this is one of our first live videos on YouTube, 45 Degree Sailing ever.
This is my first.
And this is Martina's first. All right, cool. So there we go. We're live. All right. Just going to double check a few things here and make sure it's working. But I'm excited to share what we have to share today with you all. So here we go. All right. We ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay. I wonder if I've got something fancy I can do with our names.
What,
That
like
is.
whoosh, Mahina, and then whoosh, Nick.
Yeah. Like I would have if I was organized. We weren't really set up for this. Okay. Welcome to 45 Degree Sailing YouTube channel. This is our first live video. If you do not know me, I don't know how you'd be watching this, but I'm Nick anyway. This is my lovely wife, Mahina. She's going to say hello because I'm looking at her.
Hello.
So what we're here to discuss today is our first ever 45 Degree Sailing Sharpen Up Flotilla. We have a number of different things going on in and around Croatia, and this idea came out of kind of out of the yacht consult.
Yeah.
And teaching people to sail and asking how they can sail with us.
But also out of the feedback that you're getting from the videos, because a lot of people have been saying, you know, how can we sail with you? Where are you sailing? Can we catch up with you? Can you give me some pointers?
Yeah. And thank you so much to the people that have got in touch with us or seen me on the dock and come and said hello. That's been really cool.
Or have met us for a beer.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are excited to be here. We're excited to be sharing this with you. So the 45 Degree Sailing Sharpen Up Flotilla. I'm just going to bring up my notes because we wrote this on the van. Now we were actually set up in a beautiful little spot on the Malamora on the river in Castella with 25 minutes to spare for the live video. Melis, our intern, was there. We had all the stuff, and then I realized I didn't have two cables that I needed, so we couldn't connect all the stuff into the computer.
So we packed everything up. I sculled my drink, and we raced home.
We absolutely raced home. Yeah. So now we're here. We're sweaty, and we don't have the beautiful backdrop we can talk about. But maybe I'll get some videos up during the video. So if you're there, as I was saying, first live video, love to have comments come through. Say hi if you're out there, and we're just going to start explaining what this flotilla is about.
Because most of the questions that we get when we've been talking to people about this is, what is a flotilla?
Yeah. Okay. So what is this 45 Degree Sailing Flotilla? This will be a week on either your own boat or on charter boats that you can follow us around. We're going to go together. We're going to go together as a crew. We're going to plan together. You're chartering your own boat. You bring your own crew. So you sort out all of your boat and crew. We help you with which boats you're going to charter, because we're going to put some. We'll talk about that as it comes up. And we're going to cruise around the Dalmatian Islands, central Dalmatia here, leaving from Marina Baltic, and have a blast for a week. But the theme of the whole thing is Sharpen Up, which is our series on YouTube. You want to jump in?
Sure. So Nick is going to be the lead boat, obviously, on this flotilla. And we're going to make sure that during the week we cover a lot of the things that he has already covered in his Sharpen Up videos. But of course, you're going to be covering them in person, which is just so much more sticky.
Yeah. And this is not it's not like going on a course where you're going to learn how, okay, now we're doing anchoring, now we're doing this. And I've always found that learning on a course, you know, you're trying to get time off work, you go out and you learn on the course. It's about an exam, make sure I pass and I don't waste my money, all of this. Learning, actually sticky learning, and learning the living on a boat, managing a boat, skippering a boat.
How the timings work, how to work your crew who may or may not have sailing experience.
Exactly. This is just so much better if you're relaxed.
Doing it in person.
Yeah.
If you're having fun.
Yeah, you're doing it in person, you're relaxed, you're having fun. And there's no, I must do this by the end of the trip. So that's a big part of them. We've got a couple of hellos. Joachim Rebogen, say hi from the Netherlands. Nice to have you on board. Excellent. We've got Blair Cunningham. Hi from the middle of a field in Scotland. Now, Blair's already signed up for this. He's actually going to crew on our boat. So let's talk a little bit more about the trip itself. So we will be. Am I jumping ahead? Tell me my notes. Where am I supposed to be?
Well, we were talking about the Sharpen Up videos that you've already done.
Yes.
That we're going to be covering things like
the maneuvers, right?
The maneuvers, like picking up a mooring. Picking up a mooring off the stern versus picking up a mooring off the bow.
Yep.
Also, a lot of people have shown interest in a video you've just recently done.
Go on.
The one about tying stern lines.
Oh yeah, anchoring with stern lines to shore. Now this will be a big one because, to be honest, when we're out on our 45 degrees premium trips, I do this
most of the time.
Pretty much every day. Pretty much every day, and not for overnight. I do it just for a swim stop.
Yeah.
Because it's gorgeous. It's great being in there and so close to the shore, the shallow water, the beautiful turquoise, all this stuff. And also, as we mentioned in that video, the protecting the marine life by not having a big swinging anchor dragging around, destroying everything, but laying in one line, and it covers the whole issue of Croatia is very deep. So having an anchor laying up these slopes.
But it also helps when you're, especially if you're in summer, and it's very, very busy, you've got sort of like almost your own swimming pool area because you're effectively cordoned off behind your boat to shore, which is great for when you've got kids or when you've got people like me who aren't necessarily that confident swimming. It just makes it a lot nicer to swim and hang out and have fun. Yeah, completely. So we will do that, and we will do it a number of times. I want you to be able to get comfortable with this. Now, obviously, we're talking to skippers and crews here that have the skipper's qualification. They're going to rent their own boats. You know, you may have already done this, and you might just want to sharpen up and learn a bit of the stuff that makes our life a lot easier. This is going to be down to these maneuvers Maher's talked about, docking at the rivers, also just knowing where to go. Definitely docking at the river. Yeah, that's a big one. I know that docking in a river or on a river or in the marina around here is super intimidating. Yeah. We actually we're a little bit smug when we tie up. And we sit and we watch with our guests and we watch everyone else docking and there's yelling going on, and there's stress, and you're smug once the next boat's docked up. You're not safe. You dock yours, okay, tied up. And then immediately I get the big ball fender out and I go right to the windward side where the next boat's coming in. These are all the things that you will learn firsthand on this flotilla. All right, great. So, and yeah, Joachim's asked, is it Joachim or Joachim? I'm so used to y for a J in Croatia, but if it's from audio back, I hope. Okay, so Joachim, I'm not too sure how to pronounce your name. Let us know if we're back with the audio. Yeah. Apologies about that. These died. Well, one of them died. That one's still going. Anyway. Have we got sound back, guys? It says we have. Yep. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to answer your question very shortly because thank you for that help. We'll get this right eventually. So I'm not sure what we missed. What I was saying was, if you want to be involved with this anytime throughout the thing, whatever you're watching on, comment, sharpen up in the comments on the video, on wherever it is, and we will invite you to the Facebook group that's going to be sending out all the information about this. So getting back onto that. I have my notes up here. Okay. Now, you were talking about something that was going to make this incredibly valuable to anybody who wants to come and join the flotilla. Well, I hope it will. I think it will. I think it will too. Okay, so the other thing you will get if you're on this flotilla, and as I said, you can either charter one of the boats we're going to talk about soon, or you can bring your own boat. And we've only got 2 of those spots available, okay? And one of them's taken. Anyway, you were saying. We will also have a safety chase boat with us, which will give me the range to be able to cruise around the other boats. If anyone's in, a bit nervous or in a bit of trouble or just needs some help, whatever it is. Needs some reassurance, needs a kind word. Yeah. Needs to kick up the bum. It could just be, it could just be a little bit of coaching because the reefing's not working or whatever it is. So we will have a safety chase boat. It's good fun too. I think it's about 170 horsepower with us, which we'll tow behind our lead boat, the Hansa 548. So, and throughout the week, you will have the opportunity, every boat will have the opportunity for a bit of one-on-one time with me to go over any questions they might have, or, talking about the previous day or the next day, just asking any sorts of questions. We will be one-on-one time with that. And if you don't need any of my advice or you don't want it, I can also just come and have a drink with you. Either or is fine. Okay. So, if you want to have a drink with him, he loves telling people about sailing in Wellington. So
I need lots of drinks for those stories. All right, cool. So getting back to our flotilla and being out there with like-minded people, we just be able to support each other and just have a whole lot of fun. Now, this isn't a massive rave party flotilla like Yacht Week, but we're all out to have a good time, and we'll definitely be enjoying.
It's also not like the other flotillas that I think are very common, like here in Croatia and in Greece and Turkey, where it's very much just to follow the leader.
Yeah.
We want this to be more interactive. We want this to be more engaging. We want you to ask questions. Why did you go that way instead of this way?
Yeah.
Why did you change the itinerary that you told us about last night? What was Nick looking at we want you to ask questions and figure out what decision would you have made? Do you agree with Nick? Do you not agree with Nick? Why?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's what we'll be doing there. And I like that. I want to make a community, and that's right. That's why we're limiting it. There's been no more than 6 boats on this flotilla, so spots are limited. Excellent. So
talking about boats.
So we'll be on our flagship boat that we use for our premium tours, the Hansa 548 Mila Feliz. Beautiful boat. We love her. She's comfortable. She's fast. So anyone on the flotilla will have the time to be able to see that boat. Have a walk through it, see what the layout is, have a sit on it, have a drink on it, all of these sorts of things. You will be able to see these other boats on the flotilla. Now, everyone knows I'm a big fan of Hansa. We like Hansa yachts. So our boat, Mila Feliz, our boat, not mine, but it is managed by a charter company here in Baltic Marina in Trogir called Yacht Explorer. So we're partnering with Yacht Explorer for this. Now, they have in their fleet coming in brand new this year, brand new Hansa 508 4-cabin version. Love this boat. Bow thruster, stern thruster. It is your favorite, isn't it? Bow thruster, stern thruster, air conditioning, all of the toys. Like the guy who buys these boats, he's great. And then the new Hansa 460 will be another one that we have there. And we have a 1-year-old gorgeous boat. I've sailed this for a couple of weeks actually. A Bavaria 51 cruiser from 2021.
And she's really nice. She's really. I'm a Hansa girl through and through, but Marie is really, really beautiful. Yeah,
it's a great boat. So we will have those 3 boats available for charter to go with, and then the space for 2 owner boats. So if you've got a boat here in Croatia and you want to join the flotilla, 2 owner boats to come on board. So remember, if you want to be a part of this, comment sharpen up in the comments, and we will invite you to the Facebook group, or contact you by email, send you the information about the flotilla.
I also just want to make the point that this is not first come, first served for this flotilla. This is by application.
Yes.
So this is not just a pay down your money and you get a spot. What we're trying to create here is a community. Like we said before, we want people to engage. We want people to support each other, not just Nick supports everyone. So it is, if you're interested, you apply for it. You tell us about you. Who's your crew going to be? What's your experience? We want to get to know you.
We want to make sure this is for you as well, and it's not just something like that.
Yeah.
So definitely that one there. What else we got? What's next on the notes?
We've covered all of it pretty much. Talked about Yacht Explorer. Talked about Mila Feliz. You haven't mentioned your little race, because you love to race.
So if there's more than one yacht on the water, it's a race. No, not always like that. But we will possibly, depending on how the weather and the things goes, we can have. We're planning on having a fun little skirmish or scrimmage or mini regatta, whatever you want to call it. Just having some fun, having a little mini race. Now, the boats are going to be relatively evenly matched. There's bound to be a faster one, but it doesn't really matter.
Fun.
Just go around and have some fun. We're not looking at close quarters and crossing each other at dangerous angles, but wanting people to understand what it's like to be in a bit closer, get comfortable with it in an environment where we know each other, and we can practice it and talk about it and plan it.
Because we've always said that if you can race a boat, then you can cruise a boat.
That's the one.
And that's what we're after, is to help you become more confident cruising and bareboat chartering here in Croatia and anywhere else in the world.
Yep. Any more questions? Please speak up. I can't type and speak at the same time.
Please speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, there'll be more videos. Okay, so that's that there. As I said, we're going to have the chase boat on there. in talking about a few of the places we might be visiting, we're going to take you around some of our favorite spots in Central Dalmatia here around the islands.
Now, it does pay to note that because it is October, not everything is going to be open. It's not going to be bustling like it is in July and August. So the islands are going to be a lot quieter, and we have the contacts for some really cool places. So we can take you there and they will open up for us, and you can see just how gorgeous Croatia is without the summer crowds.
Absolutely.
Can you tell I like winter?
She loves winter. And yeah, in October, like it's one of my best, one of our favorite sailing months. You find July and August and everything around here gets a little bit calm, not a lot of wind. We're not here to burn diesel. We want to sail and enjoy ourselves and enjoy the places we go. And if we've got good wind, we'll have good range that day. If we don't have good wind, we might just do more of the maneuvers. Okay, so it's not a fixed itinerary. We will get all together, have dinner the first night, and chat about it and things, and then take off all together as well.
It's also not an itinerary that's designed to hit all the hot spots of the Dalmatian Islands. That's not the point of this.
No, exactly. So
now you do have a question.
We do have a question. So Jochen's asked, can you elaborate on the costs? Absolutely. So where's my spreadsheet? No, I don't have that one. Anna's got that one. So basically the costs is you're going to have to pay for the charter of your yacht, and you'll pay for your costs and provisions for the boat and the dinners
tourist
that you
taxes,
have out.
fuels.
I think we're covering the tourist taxes.
For our boat.
For our boat there. So you have to pay for the normal charter costs, and we're going to hook up with a good deal through Yacht Explorer for these new boats. And because it's October, we're right just off the shoulder season. We're into low season, so the boats are basically at their cheapest, which is great. The Flotilla fee, the cost for being on the flotilla with us and the support and the organization, everything, that fee is 1,100 euros. So that will have you with our support. Everyone will get a 45-degree sailing flag. I don't know why that's a plus, but you get to fly our flag. And as I said, that one-on-one time with me on the boat at some point during the week. And we're going to introduce you to our network, show you these maneuvers, do it firsthand. And I'm hoping to film a bunch of it as well, so that it ends up on YouTube and something that people can reference for the future and
show everyone at home.
Yeah, absolutely. So so to repeat that, the flotilla cost will be 1,100 euros, and then you'll cover your charter costs from that. Now, the boats that we've picked out, they're ranging from actually all quite similar price, but the numbers was about 5,500 euros would cover your boat, an allowance for all of the fuel, the comfort pack and the transit log, tourist taxes, allowance for fuel, and allowance for ports and docking fees throughout the week. And we've got some good deals coming also with a couple of the restaurants we're going to go to. One, we're hoping we're going to organize them to stay open, because end of October is relatively late in the season. So we're going to get to know all of our people and organize basically private gatherings at these cool spots. And yeah, that's most of it.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with
that. No, I don't know where I was going with that. So that is our 45-degree sailing, sharpen up flotilla, first one ever. We're hoping this could be a annual, biannual, annual thing, so that we do them at different times of year. We're just going to test it out. We want to know what you guys think. If you've got questions about it, please just sing out and ask. And once we're in the Facebook group, we'll have a couple more videos talking about different places we're going to go and different plans. The whole idea of this is we're going to help you with the whole process of chartering a yacht.
Because quite often somebody teaches you one thing, but then you get on the yacht for a holiday and it's like, well, how do I fit that in?
And that's it. There'll be information and things, and we'll run you through because we are an agent for chartering yachts as well. We want to make sure our guests know everything by the time they get to their boat, and there's no surprises. So we're going to walk you through that chartering process, show you what questions to ask your charter company, because it's not always going to be through us or through something like that.
But also think about what things to think in advance, things to think about before you're on the plane to Croatia, and you're thinking, oh, I really like a paddleboard, or I wonder if they have an ice maker on board, and you call up your charter company and it's only a couple of days to your charter and they have none left.
Or inclusions. Is the outboard included? What does the comfort pack actually cover? Transit logs, all of this. And what is the key behind insurance and damages?
Yes.
Okay,
Very
this is a
important.
huge one, and there's a very there's a lack of information around this, so we want to make it really transparent. This is all part of the training and the information we want to give everyone for this. Another question, Joachim, I feel like you're coming with us. This is great. What about kids? Is there a minimum in terms of age? We have not got a hard and fast number on
For this first one, we are cutting it off at about 12 or 13 as being the minimum age, simply because this is our first flotilla. We're not entirely wanting to shape the timeframes around young children, which often when you have young children on board, and we do quite a bit, you do shape your timings around young kids, around the naps, around bedtime, around dinner. And because this is our first flotilla, we don't want to do that. So for this particular flotilla, we are cutting it off at about 12 or 13. And our future flotillas will definitely have kids, because I love having kids on board the boat, and I do not think any age is too young.
That's it. And we've had on our trips where we're focused right there where it's only our boat. We've had as young as 1 year old, 12 months old on the boat, and had great weeks.
And I'm a huge advocate for having young children on board. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So even though we're not doing it for this flotilla, future flotillas will definitely be child friendly.
Yep. So that's the one there. We had another question that came in before we started the video, which was, what about catamarans? So again, this first flotilla, we're not offering this out to catamarans at the moment. We want to focus our views on the one thing, so it's all very standardized, and we're fitting into the same places, and the costs are similar, because I can't cost up catamarans at the same price as anything else, because they're just way more expensive. So
they're just two different.
Yeah, it's two different things. And I mean, if we do some windward sailing, catamaran owners are going to hate me. If we do some windward sailing and we're all sailing to windward and the catamaran can't do that, or vice versa, you might have a very fast catamaran on a reach or a broad reach that's just tearing everyone else off. I don't mind that, but this first one, we're not going to take catamarans on that. There may be a catamaran skills course or a catamaran flotilla in the future. It'll still be a sharpen up thing. I'm not really... Everyone knows my view on catamarans. I don't need to talk about that. Although I'm spending...
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's not happening yet.
But not this one. Not this one. And also, I wanted to say, again, comment sharpen up on this if you want to be...
if you're interested.
If you're interested. And even if these dates don't... Oh, dates. Even if these dates don't fit you. The date is the 22nd of October. 21st, 22nd October of our start date. So you would arrive Friday night, and we want to organize a dinner and possibly accommodation either on the boat if it's available that week before, or accommodation around Trogia somewhere, and have a dinner together, and then go through that check-in process and everything on the next day. Now, we'll be here for support we've got our combi van, our 8-seater van, so we can help with transfers and shuffling people around for supermarket runs, all these sorts of things. So that was another thing that I forgot to mention. 22nd of October 2022 is our date for this flotilla.
Our very first 45 degrees flotilla.
And I wanted to say, jump to the Facebook group and comment sharpen up, even if you can't make those dates, because we're going to build this community. We're going to share how it went and what we're going to do differently next time, all these things. So we're definitely planning on doing more of them, just making them better and better as they go. So if you want, looking at future dates, jump in there and get the information.
Yeah, totally. If you're interested in the concept and the dates don't necessarily work for you, still jump in.
Yeah.
We'd love to talk.
All right. I think that is most of it. We will be doing another video in the future, and I'll remember my cables.
And hopefully we'll be down by the water.
Yeah, and I'll have a little bit of stuff. So I'll also be setting up another video where we go through the boats, and I can tell you the features of each boat and why I love them and what we're looking forward to seeing out of these boats, some floor plans and stuff. So keep in touch. We got Joachim, mate. You made this video because you've been here and you're watching. Sounds like a premium experience, guys. Awesome. Going to discuss with the missus. I love it.
And also just saying, we do this on all of our premium trips. If you're keen and the rest of the family are still a bit on the fence, jump on a call with us.
Oh yeah.
Your whole family, your whole crew, whoever you want to bring on the boat, can ask us questions, can drill us, can air their concerns. We're totally happy to have a chat. So that's another option as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you for watching. We've had a few viewers on there.
I think we might have lost Blair.
Yeah, I think we lost Blair. He's in the middle of a field. That's fine. Blair's coming. So this is the other thing. There is 4 places on our yacht. All right. Now, I'll be completely honest. They're actually already taken, but are not confirmed. But this will be something that happens in the future, is there'll be places on our yacht for a slightly different experience. So we will also have crew on our yacht. And you'll be able to learn from them and hang out with them too.
And they will be your support crew.
Absolutely. We're there to support. We're there to help. They're there to help me so that I can whip off the boat as well, to jump into the chase boat, come and help out you. And I really like this idea of the chase boat because it gives us this range to be able to get me out to your boat. And I want to be there for you if you're feeling unconfident. All right. If you haven't got the confidence, if it comes up and it's 25 knots, even if it's 10 knots, I don't care. If it's windy and it's a hard berth, or it's just, you might have tried it once and you've got the nerves. And you want to keep your crew.
Which happens very easily. It's not uncommon.
You want to keep your crew safe. You want to keep your family safe. You want to enjoy this trip.
And you want to learn. You want to learn how to do it better and how to overcome that, but getting flustered, so that next time, you know what to do.
Yeah, know how to set up, and that's where you'll just be able to hang out in the open, clear water. You'll radio in. You'll say, "Hey, Nick, not feeling it today. I'd love you to help us out with this." And so one of my team will dock our boat, get the other boats in. We'll come out in the rib. I'll jump on board the yacht with you and either coach you through it. I don't need to touch anything. I can just help you make these decisions and help you set up your line. Or, Blair's back, or I can dock it for you. I've got no problem doing that either. And you can watch it and see how I do it on that day.
And that can talk you through it.
And I'll talk you through the whole thing. And if anyone wants to film that when they're on there for a reference, that's absolutely fine too. So that is the whole point behind this.
Is the support, is the space, is the giving you the time that you need to be able to get where you want to get, which is being able to charter and skip it by yourself here in Croatia. Yeah, completely. So look, I hope that answers a few questions. It's really exciting for us. We're really looking forward to this. I'll also be working on, along with these maneuvers, we're talking about stern to with anchoring with our stern to the shore. So it's one thing to do that on your own. It is another thing to do that as a group. Now, I don't expect you to go out from this flotilla and then go, right, let's get 10 boats and raft up together. Chill. All right, relax. It also takes a really long time.
It really can do. But to understand how we set it up, how we make sure of anchors holding, how we organize fenders, lines, masts, all of this, and get stern lines down, also how you leave. This is part of the whole experience. So we might put 5 boats in a row. And so that might give you the confidence when you're out with another boat to put 2 boats in a row, or to work together like that. So, or you just really want to work on this, help you out, and have some fun. I love sailing around here. I really do.
And this is Croatia. I mean, let's be honest, we're going to drink some wine too. Yeah.
Well, I haven't even talked about that part. We'll do another, I don't know.
We're going to drink wine.
We're going to drink wine. We're going to drink wine.
Enough said.
Yeah, enough said. We're going to eat great food. We're going to drink wine. We're going to eat great food. We're going to go sailing.
We're going to drink more wine.
And people might ask, is it still warm at that time of the year? October's great because you don't need air conditioning to sleep at night. And the water is, in my view, it's still warm for swimming. And I love that. The days are still pretty hot. And we might get a storm or two. Great. Love one of those for a teaching moment. So, yeah. All right. I think I've blabbed on enough. Is there anything you want to add before we go?
No.
No? Okay. No last questions coming. Blair's not asking questions. He's just here. Thank you for being back, Blair. That's great. Looking forward to seeing you and having you on board the yacht. I hope you remember everything from your 3 trips in Croatia. Anyway, all right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will catch you in the next video. Remember, comment sharpen up if you want more information on this, and we'll send you the info.
Ciao.